Hello. Hi, George here. And well, this Christmas I'm having a kind of interesting one because I'm spending it in most of the time in hospital. My father-in-law is kind of sickly because colon cancer. Yeah, so please pray for him. And it's not. I mean, it's not. It has some bleeding, and although of course long term it doesn't look good. It is short term. There's ways of improving his quality of his life. I mean, he is 95, so he has a very good long life. Still, I've been spending most of my Christmas really in hospital, taking turns with my wife, and basically watching over him. And of course, the hospitals in the Philippines are quite modern now, and there's a nice view of the Metro Manila skyline there. See, uh, and so, but uh, in this hospital is oh, okay, okay, it's coughing, but still sleep. Eh, okay, um, and well, in the hospital here, there's a chapel, and they have been these Novena Masses, the Misa de Gallo, they call it in the Philippines, or Novena Mass. And yes, and so I've been going to that. As you know, I've been Catholic, became a Catholic, and so well, so what? I was told you could make three wishes, and it turns out some people say I could make one wish. Some people could make three wishes if you attend the Novena Mass in Christmas. So I chose three, and I thought, well, since it's God, I'll make it really, really, really hard. So this is what I wished for. Well, I wish for my family to get together again. You see, all my family members are all, fighting each other. If they're not fighting each other emotionally, they're fighting each other in legal courts, suing each other left and center. And so I think the network of their relationships is really based on one of litigation. Uh, yeah. So I thought that it would be nice if God could just bring them all together under Christ, and it could be one loving, happy family. Well, definitely God can do that. I'm so blessed though that my own family, at least, are not suing each other. Of course, my kids are still young, but I think that they do. I do believe they actually love each other. Yeah. So my wife, son and daughter, myself, at least we're a united family, all under Christ. We just need to extend this blessing to the rest of the family. It's getting there, but it's a battle. The second thing I wish for is the evangelization of the entire world, a worldwide revival under Christ. Oh yeah, sounds hard, right? But that's well within God's capability. And the third one is kind of weird. I hope you know my thing. So I just pray that God would make me a saint. And yeah, and so I checked that it's not exactly a bad thing to ask for. I mean, we are called to be saints, and certainly we cannot become saints on our own. It's all by grace. So I would like to become a saint. And I was wondering, if I were a saint, what would I be the saint of? Maybe I would be the saint of unpopular neurotics. You see, because I'm sure there's already a saint for popular neurotics. I have to look it up, probably Google it. People like Woody Allen, I'm sure saints for them. But unpopular neurotics, I'm not sure. It's a very specific type of patronage. So I shall be the patron saint of unpopular neurotics if that's the Lord's will. Lord willing, at all cases, especially when it comes to prayer. And of course, a long-standing thing, this is part in there, is prayers that my dad will get well, though he's 95, and I think the cancer could still go into remission. Oh, but spending time in hospital is interesting, where people are busy with festivities, and this, although this may seem like a serious experience, it actually is a very spiritual one. Because I'm sort of have time to reflect on Christmas, and I've been putting on the EWTN channel all throughout and they have all of these special Christian programming. And so yeah, it's been very blessed, you know, less worldly. There's nothing like being confronted daily with suffering and I suppose death to bring one closer to God. Okay. So there you are. So wherever you are in Christmas, whether you're having a joyfully time or whether it's a more serious time, it's always a blessed time if you spend it with God, right? So spend your Christmas with God and be blessed. This is George signing off. Remember, it's not about me.